Stop scrolling. Hey, Facebook. Getting started. Your financial genius is inside of you. That's the topic for today's Go Live. And I want you to listen in because I got some really important things to share with you. I'm going to share some opinion of Robert Kiyosaki about his ideas of getting started, and then I'm going to add in some of my opinions as well. So watch this short video and do comment and like and share this out. So getting started, your financial genius is inside of you. Yes, we all have our financial genius inside of us, but it's normally asleep. So when Robert was asked, how did he get started? He says, he offers the thought process I go through on a day-by-day basis. It's really easy to find great deals, I promise you that. It's just like riding a bike. After a little wobbling, it's a piece of cake. But when it comes to money, it's the determination to go through the wobbling that's a personal thing. To find $1 million deals of a lifetime requires us to call on our financial genius. I love how he states that, our financial genius, and we all have that inside of us. I believe that each of us has a financial genius within us, and as you just heard me say, I totally agree with that. The problem is our financial genius lies asleep, waiting to be called upon. It lies asleep because our culture has educated us into believing that the love of money is the root of all evil. Have you heard of that before? Excuse me, I think you have. Most of us have. It has encouraged us to learn a profession so we can work for money, but failed to teach us how to have money work for us. That's the key part in that sentence. Fails to teach us how to have money work for us. It taught us not to worry about our financial future, and our company or the government would take care of us when our working days are over. However, he goes on to say, it is our children educated in the same school system, educated in the same school system who will end up paying for it. And the message is still to work hard, earn money, and spend it. And when we run short, we can always borrow more. Sound familiar? You know, I have the same mentality. I have to be honest with you here. I had the same mentality. Excuse me, I forgot to bring a glass of water over here with me. Robert goes on to say, unfortunately, 90% of the Western world subscribes to that dogma simply because it's easier to find a job and work for money. So, if you're not one of the masses, I offer you the following 5 steps to awaken your financial genius. In his book, Robert actually offers 10, but I'm just going to give you 5 today to keep this video short. He simply offers the steps that he has personally followed. Now, if you want to follow them, great. If you don't, make up your own. Your financial genius is smart enough to develop its own list. Remember, we all have that financial genius inside of us. Okay, so number 1, you need a reason greater than reality, okay? It's the power of spirit, Robert says. If you ask most people if they would like to be rich or financially free, they would say yes, of course, right? Wouldn't you? Hey, Allison. Hey, Mitchell. Hey, Glenn. How are y'all? Leave some emojis, guys, and share out this video. There's people out there that are waiting to hear this message today about your financial genius and how you get started. Robert goes on to say, so most people would say yes, they want to be financially free, they want to be rich, but then reality sets in. The road seems too long with too many hills to climb. It's easier to just work for money and hand the excess over to your broker. Sound familiar? I mean, I was of the same mindset a long time ago as well. But now I know the power of self-development and the power of the financial genius inside of me. And I know you have it as well. You just got to wake it up. That was number 1. Number 1, I need a reason greater than reality. And that's huge. I have huge, big, fat, audacious goals. And that's what gets me up in the mornings. So every day I work towards those goals. Excuse me. Robert goes on to say, if you do not have a strong reason greater than reality, there's no sense in reading further. So, viewer, I hope that you do have a reason greater than reality right now, because I am going to continue giving you the rest of these steps, okay? Hey, thanks, Allison. Happy Friday. So, in getting started, step number 2, I choose daily, Robert says. The power of choice. This is the main reason people want to live in a free country, because we want the power to choose. Right? Would you agree? Put yes or no in the comments. I hope it's yes. Financially, with every dollar we get in our hands, we hold the power to choose our future to be rich, poor, or middle class. Point number 3, choose your friends carefully. This is very important. These are all very important. You don't want to hang out with friends that pull you down, that give you negative self-talk, negative talk, that aren't helping you grow, that aren't supporting your dreams and ideas. Robert says the power of association. First of all, I do not choose my friends by their financial statements. I have friends who have actually taken the vow of poverty, as well as friends who earn millions every year. I find that interesting about him. The point is, I learn from all of them, he says, and I consciously make the effort to learn from them. Now, to further that, in my experience, what I've learned is you love these people, but if they're bringing you down or giving you negative talk, you spend less time with them. Family, friends, doesn't matter. You've got to draw the line in the sand. Number 4, Robert says, master a formula and then learn a new one. And this is how he says that. The power of learning quickly. In order to make bread, every baker follows a recipe, even if it's only held in their head. The same is true for making money. That is why money is often called dough. Interesting. Most of us have heard the saying, you are what you eat, right? Would you agree with that, viewer? I'm sure you do. I've heard that. I have a different slant on the same saying, Robert says. I say, you become what you study. And personally, I agree with Robert in this. In other words, be careful what you study and learn, because your mind is so powerful that you become what you put in your head. It's true. If you have negative self-talk, negative doubt, low self-worth, low confidence, that's what you start living every day. But if you increase your vibration by saying, I'm worthy, I'm thankful, I deserve this, I can do this, you will see changes in your life and you will vibrate higher every day. And finally, number 5, very important. Pay yourself first, Robert says, and I totally agree with him here, which is what I am now doing. I wasn't always this way, I have to admit to you. Hey, Pamela, how are you? Hey, Bri, how's it going? Long time no see. Hope you all having a great weekend. Well, starting of the weekend. Number 5, in getting started with your financial genius, pay yourself first. So important. The power of self-discipline, Robert says. If you cannot get control of yourself, do not try to get rich. No beating around the bush with this guy. You might first want to join the Marine Corps, he says, to get control of yourself. He goes on to say, it makes no sense to invest. It makes no sense to invest. Yeah, I got that right. Make money and blow it. It is the lack of self-discipline that causes most lottery winners to go broke soon after winning millions. Now, I've heard that lots in my life. I bet you have too, right? It is the lack of self-discipline, Robert continues, that causes people who get a raise to immediately go out and buy a new car or take a cruise. Those are the 5 points of getting started to your financial genius that I wanted to share with you guys today. To me, they're super important. I Didn't always know these. I know these now, and it is a passion of mine to share this with you. Robert started learning financial education when he was 9 from his best friend's dad, okay? And it's changed his life. He retired at the age of 47. This stuff is really important, guys. If you want a free PDF of Robert's book, put down free PDF in the comments, and I can send that out to you. And then you can read the whole thing yourself if you like. And it's free. So that's it for today, guys. Remember, get started. If you've been on the fence and thinking about being an entrepreneur, getting started into a business, remember that you have the financial genius inside of you. You just have to wake it up. That's all. And I can help you with that, and this free PDF can help you with that. So again, just put free PDF in the comments, and I'll get that right out to you. I'm Lexi. I hope you're having an awesome Friday. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you. And have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday, everybody. Thanks again for watching, and please do share this out, as there are people out there that are waiting to hear this message today. You're awesome. Have a great day. Bye for now.